Love it or hate it, or well, just like me, just feel like absolutely nothing about it. Season 2 of Cape Crusader just dropped and nobody cares, but I do. Well, sort of. As someone who thought the first season was like mediocre or alright, I can honestly say the season is better for whatever that's worth. Like, it's a step up for the first season, but I just don't know if that really means anything. Like, the show in general just feels flavorless. Like, it tries to be this 40s retro version of Batman, but like, it just still feels boring. Like, it just doesn't feel inspired. Like, some aspects of Cape Crusader immerse you into the early 1900s Batman mythos, but like there's just some other things that completely suspend your belief. The show isn't like bad. Like, I'm not anticipating for the episode to end, but it's more so I just feel nothing. Like, I mean, I genuinely enjoyed watching season 2, but a part of me is sort of anticipating like the show to end so we can get a better animated Batman. The animation's still sluggish and boring, but the action's at least a lot more violent and more entertaining. The characters just feel different, like for the sake of being different. Like the Penguin in the first season, what does tits or having tits have to do for the Penguin? Like, it just doesn't add anything. And the worst part about this season is definitely the fucking Riddler. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with this, because everything that makes Riddler special and unique is just stripped from him here. Like, he's just a boring man-child mobster. Like, he could have done something unique and replaced him with, like, Black Mask or, I don't know, any other mafia boss, I guess. Season two's story is as simple as Rupert Thorne just disappears, and so a second in command, the Riddler, is now just running things. But over the course of the season, he loses control and just gets fucking murked. And it turns out the Joker has been pulling strings all along and tries to turn the city into big, fat, laughing giant brutes. I mean, obviously, it's a little more complicated than that, but that's really all that's going on. And I'm not shading the story because it is interesting, but at the same time, it's still bland. And the first episode's alright, I guess. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't care about Rupert Thorne. Episode 2 is on par with the first. If not, it's a little better, but they make Roxy Rocker more interesting, their general characterization. But episode 3 is the goods. Like, I love this episode. Bruce went undercover as the man who killed his parents in some iterations. What's his name? Matches Malone. To spend a night at Blackgate. And at Blackgate, he learns more about the Riddler from Dez, and they escape together. And obviously, Bruce is playing a character here, but I still felt something from their dynamic. Like, I know he's acting, but like, it still feels sort of genuine, but it's not, obviously it's not genuine, but I don't know, it just made me feel something. But eventually they escape and link up with the Riddler, and the Riddler just shoots Bruce or matches and just leaves him for the dead in the water. But of course it's Batman, so he comes back alive and kicks the Riddler's ass and saves the day. But just before Dez dies, he realizes who Batman is, which is really nice to see. And it's like the tell don't show version of Carmine Falcone staring into Bruce's eyes when he dies in the 2022 Batman movie. Episode 4 was also really neat, like combining this ancient Batman villain and Mad Monk and with this Bat cult who basically believes that Batman is the coming of this evil Bat god called Barbatos. I mean, it's pretty cool and unique, and it's a fun episode. And for the next episode, like for all the promo for episode 5, I thought this shit was gonna be Solomon Grundy. Turns out it's the fucking Spectre. So the Spectre is like DC's god, or like the presence is like the god of the DC universe. He has like an avatar of vengeance, so that's usually the Spectre. But for him to be in like such a little story as a Batman show, I mean, I guess the Spectre is from Earth, and it's a nice revenge story. I mean, I guess it actually is pretty neat that they purposely involved the Spectre in a low stake Batman show. I guess it's just surprising, but I don't know, because like the Spectre is usually like amongst the strongest characters in all the DC universe and all the power scaling and shit. This season is on a roll right now because like episode 6 is probably my favorite episode of the season, or maybe the whole entire show. But I think that's more, or it speaks more to me being like the biggest Scarecrow fan. But this episode's still good. Like, a few students have been disappearing at Gotham University, where Scarecrow has been killing people left and right. And they try to make like it a big mystery on who it is, but like the episode forces like it's this creepy professor. The episode makes it painfully obvious, or like they shove it in your face a little too much, like to the point where it's too obvious, and they like try to make him stick out immediately, which in a way I guess kind of makes it obvious that it's not him. I mean, I don't know. That's just what I was thinking when I'm watching this. And it turns out it's this little fucker who's somehow Scarecrow, I guess, and we get to see the DCAU Bruce again, which is pretty neat. Episode 7 is alright. Like, it's not on par with the last 4, but it's still enjoyable. That's like, I guess the best part is the Riddler finally fucking dies. He shoots up the flower store, killing everybody but this girl named Thorn. No relation to Rupert Thorne, but just Thorn, like just Thorn. Like, Thorn's a DC character, very similar to Poison Ivy. I mean, I guess she's like the show trying to be different for the sake of being different, stand-in version of Poison Ivy. But she's one of my favorites because she first befriends the Riddler pretending to be this mafia chick, but just ends up shooting him in the chest and just leaves. And episode 8's the goods. Like, Batman and girl Robin, Carrie Kelly, I think that's her name. Yeah, they team up to defeat Mr. Zero, who's this show's version of Mr. Freeze, and it turns out he's the one who killed Rupert Thorne, amongst many others. Mr. Zero, he's unique. He's like almost automated like a robot, and he shows like little to no signs of humanity. At the end of the episode, he just gets fucking sniped by the German Joker. The last two episodes are good, like, but not great. I mean, they finally put a spotlight on the Joker, and we finally get the Joker who's been in the background for the most of the season, and that ending credit of season one. I mean, it's like a Joker who doesn't joke, so like it's different. But it's not bad. It's just a version of the Joker like you see once, and like I know it's an older concept, but like you appreciate it more than you actually enjoy it. I guess I don't know. I'd only want to see this like a Joker doesn't joke once or twice. And anyways, the Joker kills the mayor and infects the citizens of Gotham with laughing gas, turning them into like these big brolic laughing monsters. And Batman saves the day by rescuing everyone and killing the Joker. And that's simply about it. I mean, it's all right, I guess. Like I wouldn't be mad with the season three, but if getting season three meant halting a new Batman show, I'd just pull the plug and wait for absolute Batman, I guess.